Hey, y'all. Hey. Hey, good afternoon. Look, I ain't been live all week. Hey, y'all. How y'all doing? Hey. Like I say, I ain't did no Pisces live in a couple months. I wanted to touch base. Yeah, look, I was taking a break. I was still making sure I do my videos, though. I try to make sure I look out for y'all. That's good. Good. You know, we is rooting for you now. Some of these cards are different sizes. Either way, y'all done seen me shuffle, so I'm going to cut the deck. And I'm going to handle them the best way I can. Well, flipped over, 6 of swords, flipped over. 6 of air. It's looking like you venturing off to sow your seeds elsewhere. Hey. And on the bottom of the deck, you have overthinking. So somebody might be stuck in their mind right now, and they going over everything that could possibly happen. Your spirit team telling you to more so chill out on that. Go for it if it's you. Hey. Now with these cards, these pictures a little bit more graphic than the regular tarot, so some of them I'm not going to show to you. You got the 6 of water. I'm going to try not to because I always flip them up. You got the 6 of water, right? And this is more so going to be symbolic for somebody not only daydreaming, you know what I mean, relaxing, but it's like having thoughts of past places that they have been. I feel like this may be certain ways of thinking and also physical places where you no longer visit, or if you have moved, you no longer reside. Either way it goes, you have learned how to integrate both halves of yourself to more so create a whole, you know. So you've grown. You got Over energy, and Over is going to speak of a warrior's type energy. I want to say she has something to do with like the rapid flows of rivers and different things like that. But what I can say is within her story, it shows that she is very dedicated, very devoted, you know, to a specific person, preferably her husband, because, you know, she the one that cut her ear off. The Orisha that cut her ear off, you know. Thank you. In order to prove her devotion, I want to say it was to Shango or whatnot. But this speaks of, again, a very devoted spirit. Even if we ain't touching base on it being an entity. So you have the 7 of Earth, which is also going to speak of investments. Things like this let you know that just because you achieve the highest ground level does not mean that you are going to be the more successful. Sometimes, you know, you taking a lesser route or you happen to take other steps outside of just going straight forward, you know, what you view as being the shiny object may be necessary It may be necessary along your journey. Like, don't, you know what I mean? Don't more so stall yourself out. You have being the victim. You got 10 of fire. And you got 5 of earth. So what that let me know is whoever it is that's in this victim mentality, they want to fight, first of all. They want to fight because they feel like somebody done did something to them, right? But they also want to fight just because that is how this person is. They embody this type of warrior spirit, you know what I mean? Where they want to conquer different things. So understand that when you place yourself in this victim mentality, you sacrifice so much more. Like, you place so many more burdens on yourself and create so much more responsibility, where ultimately with this 5 of earth energy, you end up sacrificing yourself, right? Now, I keep on going back and forth between this energy because I feel the need to tell you your position in this, but then it's also somebody else's position, right? Where it's kind of like they hiding themselves. Now, what I want you to take note of is in the past, this person was real loud when they came through with their energy. It was oftentimes that we got on here and y'all done had another motherfucker straight overpower y'all reading, right? But again, like I said, they're a lot more quiet now. They definitely still playing that victim role, but they're a lot more quiet. What's going on, y'all? Hey. Look, why everybody say that we're from Midwest? From the Midwest. Yeah, they're a lot more quiet with the actions that they taking, the movements they got going on. You got 8 of fire. This 8 of fire is going to be something happening suddenly. And that's going to be clarifying that 6 of water energy. You know, you no longer revisiting places that you have already visited before. AKA that old shit, that old way of thinking, old way of living, old people you used to jam with and all the rest of that. All that shit dead. And that changed quickly with you. It was like, again, an overnight thing where you just woke up the next day and realized that you don't really fuck with the people that surround you and they don't really fuck with you. Like, it's something with a whole lot of shady energy. You know what I mean? A whole lot of, again, back and forth with how people really feel about you, how they really supported you, more so to speak. 6 of Wands energy. You got all this action. Like, something had to be balanced out. You know what I mean? Because, again, it's touching base on you leading a group. In the way that it's even standing out in this energy, it's like everybody hurting this motherfucker. Like, everybody behind them. You got the dude, he carrying the lady. Maybe I can show this to you. I don't think they got no naked bodies in here because they be going ham with the art. Okay, so it's like you got one person leading. You know what I mean? And you got people actually supporting this person who is comfortable enough to let this person take the lead. But again, I feel the need to remind you that before you were viewed as being incapable of leading. Like, it's strange though, because it give me the feeling like you always done had the backing. You always done had the energy to step into the position. Like, what you stepping into is something about you just never doing it. You know what I mean? You never really did it. You got 4 wands in the reverse. And we gonna touch bases on this like this, because this 6 of wands could definitely be your ancestors backing you. Because just like I said the initial time when I said it's so much fake and phony shit going on around you, ultimately at the end of the day, you ended up with nobody but yourself. All the sacrifices you had made, you know what I mean? That shit didn't amount to nothing. All the devote, you know, like it just, yeah, nah. You have to put yourself in position and begin to care about yourself more than what you was caring about other people in order to properly lead. Because what you had to begin to understand that if you was fucked up and you a fucked up leader, then your herd gonna be fucked up too. Because what are they following? You know what I mean? It's like you just began to jam differently. And again, you attract differently. You got 4 of fire in the reverse. And just like I just told you, with this in the uprights, you got some motherfuckers going to the water trying to do some type of ritual or not holding blue candles, which lets me know that it was some type of target or whatnot on your intuition, on the way that you communicate, on the way that you learn. Like somebody tried to play around in your energy. But that shit in the reverse, because you ended up having your people with you. And they thought you was walking by yourself because you was so far up front or something. You legit went to war with somebody. It's definitely given like a spiritual war. Like a weighing of the hearts, you know what I mean? Like when it's all said and done, it's this person who you trying to make them out to be type shit. Because somebody wanted you to be a horrible person, I promise you. They told people you was a horrible fucking person. That you wasn't this warrior spirit. You wasn't devoted to shit but yourself. No, none of that. And it's something about you learning how to do that. With you learning how to do that, you actually access, you know what I mean, shit that was once cut off to you. And now they still got they still got something to say. You got 2 of wands, 2 of air. So 22 might be significant. Hell, somebody might be 22. It might be year 2022. You know what I mean? However that go. Shit, you might be master number 22. I don't know. But with this 2 of wands, this is going to speak on somebody being of the threshold of expansion. Things growing and different things like that. And then this 2 of water is going to speak of somebody more so, again, agreeing mutually that this is what's going on. You got the air element, which is going to touch base on mental clarity. New ideas, new ways of thinking, new ways of communicating. What is this, though? I don't even want to put it in the line. What's going on? You got 3 of wands, 3 of air. Baba Larisha. So somebody trying to manifest, I'm foreseeing them being able to pick your ass off like some type of prey or something like that. Like you saw. Knowing that ain't even your vibe. Like, that ain't even your vibe. It's something though with this, what they call that, that Holy Trinity. The Holy Trinity. Somebody trying to use your faith against you to make you like a prey or something like that. It's like to more so scare you, like intimidate you. It's still like a looking for prey though. Because, yeah, this motherfucker casting his shadow to intimidate you. But if they catch you out in the open where they're able to catch you, they gonna catch you. It ain't like they ain't gonna do nothing to you if they catch you. You know what I mean? Shit, they want to catch you to do something to your ass. Like, but I still feel the need to say that we touching bases on the spiritual because they know that they can't fuck with you on the spirit or like on the physical. Like somebody like weapons and love. You know what I mean? Like if you ain't got no pow, you got you some shit to jug a motherfucker. You jug a motherfucker with your keys. What he say on life? I wish this spoon was sharp right now. You know what I mean? Like, so a motherfucker know they can't try you, like, cause you just not like that. No, you not violent. You not confrontational. No, nothing like that. But you will be damned if you allow somebody to try you. It ain't gonna get nothing over on you. You know. So that's why a lot of these different attacks and stuff like that this person came at you was via emotional, spiritual, mental, you know what I mean? They couldn't do shit in the physical. They was gonna have to run their fade in the physical. hey, hey. Yeah, so they pretty much tried to avoid that. You know what I mean? But again, they couldn't do nothing with you in the physical, and they couldn't do shit with you in the spiritual either, regardless of what they felt like they foreseen. You ain't one to be bullied type shit. It don't work like that. You know, so it's an issue of wishful thinking. You got 2 of earth and 10 of water. This one right here, this 2 of earth, this gonna touch base on somebody more so being able to coexist in 2 different places at one time, but also being able to be isolated in different things like that for long times, a period. This 10 of water in a reverse, with it being in the upright, it would have been symbolic for somebody who liked to work with other people in order for the greater good of the whole group. With it being in the reverse, you got somebody that seemed like they a one-man bandstand. And I just heard Don Tripp say that I come fresh out of no man's land. You like to go where ain't no, you know what I mean? I don't know. You do it yourself. And then not to mention like how grandmama used to say shit, you will know it get done right if you do it yourself type of energy. You know? Somebody wasn't able to maneuver the way that they thought they was going to be able to maneuver, though. They didn't have the backing that they thought that they had. See, you had the coverage in the spiritual, and they tried to come battle you in the spiritual, but they tried to tell all these lies and get motherfuckers to gang up on you in the physical, and they couldn't even fuck with you in the spiritual. It's like none of it makes sense. This person clearly didn't know what they was doing, who they was fucking with, no nothing like that. This whole situation can show you that they was operating purely off of emotions. Damn sure better not come out and be no man in his feminine energy like that, because baby, you need to tighten up, take that motherfucking G-string off. It ain't working. It's uncomfortable. Yeah, but that's none of my business. So you got the moon card. That was something that somebody feared. The fact that you were able to do things by yourself, that you didn't need nobody to more so team up with you. I always butcher her name, but it's like Yesenia or something like that. You got this bull energy, the mere fact that you were able to do this shit by yourself and your ancestors work with you. You know, she deal with necromancy. She live in the graveyard and different things like that. So let's also get it understood on tapping bases. You had somebody that tried to tap in with their punk ass family members to do things to you, and that shit didn't work either. This person tried to do so many things to you and shit didn't work that they started to feel like shit wasn't true. They started to question who they was. They had the reverse effect, like, let's get it understood. That's what they consider to be a backfire type thing. The same shit that they was projecting for you and sending to you, ultimately, it became them. They began to be, you know, not so confident. They began to be not so sure. They began to be pissed off. That's everything that they wanted you to be. They began to be worried. They began to be, you know what I'm, like, you ain't got time for none of that shit. It's not until you fall into that victim mentality that you burden yourself and you become the sacrifice. This person never left the victim mentality. You was never in that motherfucker. So therefore, they've always been their own sacrifice. Like, it doesn't make sense is what I'm saying. That's why I say the mere fact that you got people getting into little stuff, you know, dibbling and dabbling, and ain't nobody paying no attention, ain't nobody doing no real research. They ain't really, you know what I mean? It's like, how are you surprised by you getting these drastic results or these fucked up results? How are you? I don't understand. Like, not to mention my favorite question to ask is, why the fuck you scared now? Why are you scared now? You wasn't scared when you was trying to send all this weird shit to me. Testing your gangster is what I heard. Because you ended up being next. I promise you. It's like by this person testing your gangster, you had to test your own gangster and push your own shit to the limits. Therefore, dealing with things that you never, you know what I mean, foreseen or like, but it's like you was ready. Again, talking about being devoted to your pathway. You didn't give a fuck how fast or how slow things had to take place. That'll teach a motherfucker about faith. I always touch bases with y'all on that. But yeah, somebody in their feelings because they couldn't ground some men with some type of graveyard work or something like that they was trying to do to you. It's something with one of y'all had some smells on your body. I don't know if your cooter meringue smelled funny. I don't know if your sweat smelled funny. It's something you smelled something. Your body smelled different when you was dealing with this person versus when you stopped fucking with this person. All that weird ass, I'm telling you. And you know that's one of the signs of that. People doing graveyard work and necromancy and all the rest of that. That old rotten smell, that dirt smell, that basement smell, that mold, that smell. It's something that your ass won't forget. Make sure that you able to take note of the distance that you have traveled again. Ain't shit crazy about you. You did indeed endure all of this weird ass shit that people tried to project towards you or people tried to done to you. The only thing different about you is you got your spiritual eyes now. So you able to see shit for what it is. And you calling it like you see it. Versus other people that still got their beer goggles on. They can't see past what a motherfucker is showing them or either what they choosing to see. You taking it. Whether you want to take it or not. You respecting what's real. That's why your gifts, like your gifts is gifting. That's why you can't be fucked with. That's why. That's why they done offered up they heart, got they heart out here on the moon, on the top of a mountain with a sword in their motherfucking heart. Your feelings don't feel like that. Your feelings was hurt as long as you was around these people. You was questioning yourself as long as you was around these people. Once you got yourself about that jam, I promise you all that shit went out the window. Facts was facts. You wasn't questioning shit, and anybody that's questioning something, you was side-eyeing their ass and getting them on up out the way because they clearly had their beer goggles on again. You had your spiritual side on. They got beer goggles on. Y'all seeing from two different goddamn angles. Matter of fact, we ain't even sitting in the same section. You know what I mean? Shit, really. Like, stop playing. Stop playing. Look, come on now, y'all. Y'all already know what this is. Ain't nobody playing with them. What you say, goddamn it, we done with Halloween. Hey, I swear to God, I heard Respucia. Y'all know Norbit. Remember, he was like, look at you looking like a, what'd he say, a great pumpkin or something. He was like, trick or treat. Oh, God, trick or treat, motherfucker. Like, you not doing nothing but simply living is why I really get my giggles off of this, because this person or these people was going out their way to try and tarnish you, try to damper your energy, try to make you feel like, you know what I mean, things wasn't what it was, and therefore you be stuck in the loop of questioning yourself. Therefore, you know, fucked up the like that. There was gonna be a trickle down effect. But you just simply chose not to. You chose to say no. It's like that simple. Y'all know that feeling. Like when you go from Always saying yeah because you don't want to hurt a motherfucker's feelings. Always saying yeah for the sake of not seeming like you was the one causing the restrictions. Always saying yeah just to get it over with. Always saying, you know what I mean? That always saying yeah to when you tell a motherfucker no. That hit different. That no hit different. Especially when you say no and you stand on that motherfucker no. Like no matter, goddamn it, 3 years from now it's still gonna be no. That make a person listen to you different. That make them feel different about you. That make them perceive you differently. Like, and that really is, it's even part of the process when you get the cut and the real from the fake. Because some motherfuckers, you learn that they don't want you to have your own opinion. They feel like you ain't supposed to say shit. You supposed to go with whatever it is that's going on. Tap in, give your energetic deposit, and just be a motherfucking puppet. And for the sake of keeping the peace, you did that shit for a real long time. I don't give a fuck if you don't like the way it sound, no nothing like that. You did that shit. On God, you went with the flow. But that first time, that no, like when you stop letting the motherfucker know, you know what I mean? Yeah. A whole lot of different things transpire with that. It's something with everybody turning against you that made your spirit team tap in with you, like your ancestors, like stand up. Like the whole somebody not trying to let you go is what pissed them off. Like somebody did not do what they were supposed to do to hold on to you, and then when you tried to release yourself from them, tried to walk away, they tried to place boundaries on you for walking away. They tried to condemn you for walking away. And this goes all the way down to them fake ass friends, you know what I mean? You knew if this person ran their mouth the way they, like that the gossip and shit. Yeah. You knew who everybody was. And once you stopped making them who you wanted them to be and started treating them as such, they turned into their true form, if that makes sense to you. Because it's like they got to a point where they couldn't even control the energy. If these motherfuckers were savage, they were savage. If they was demons, they was demons. If they, you know what I mean? Like they couldn't hold up that mask, like for real. That sight make you valuable, but it also makes you a target. It makes you valuable when other people are able to use it. But when you use it, it make your ass a target. Because then they need to stomp that motherfucker out. They need to get that up out of here. Because you illuminating shit that ain't been seen. And however long it ain't been seen, the motherfucker don't even want it to be seen. And you come shining your motherfucking light. This little light of mine. You know, I get your motherfucker, you know what I mean? You get put out the church like how they did young Tina. Remember that lady grabbed her by her ear because she's singing too motherfucking loud. Her shit was beautiful though. That, you know what I mean? But she was taking the shine away from who the shine was supposed to be on. So they put her ass out. Understand that story, because she got put out of the motherfucking church house, went home, and her mama was leaving. She got put out of home too, all in the same motherfucking setting. Like they tried you. They tried you. Tried it. I guess all they did was be the failure because they tried. You know what I mean? You can respect the motherfucker for trying. But then again, they get mad at you for even respecting them for trying. It's like, damn, they want you to hate them just like, you know, they hate your ass. You got karma and outcasts. Understand that. That's their motherfucking karma. Being isolated like they tried to isolate you. Understand that you dealing with somebody who strive off of that tin of water being in the upright. They need motherfuckers to step on in order to get to where they going. They don't know how to make steps appear out of thin air like your ass do. So that karma hitting them a whole lot more different than any motherfucking ritual, any graveyard, any ancestor they could tap in, any motherfucking body. Even they ancestors got to bow down to you. They ancestors, when they seeing fucked up shit towards you, they ancestors got to counteract it to protect you. Or their whole bloodline getting tossed up in this motherfucker. They already got ancestors in purgatory for fucking with you. And you got somebody again that don't understand what it is that they doing, still trying to do shit, thinking they gonna get themselves up out of jam, fucking up their kids. How many lifetimes we got here laid out on the motherfucking table, ending in this motherfucking sacrifice before you learn something? I'm gonna back up off of it because I feel myself getting too hyped up with this energy, what it is. But understand that we already came through the door talking about warriors and warrior spirit. So they knew what they was dealing with when they decided to deal with it again, was why they had to do some backdoor shit, because they'll never come forefront. They ain't gonna run it like that. They gonna always need to be behind something, need to be shielded by something. Always. If they can't cover what it is that they doing, meaning throwing them rocks and hiding them hands, if they can't hide them hands, they ain't throwing no rocks. Versus when they fucking around with you, you the type of person where when you pull the rock out your pocket, you gonna go like this to show a motherfucker that you got the rock. Like, yeah, bitch, you finna get hit. You, baby. What they used to say back in the goddamn it, you let a motherfucker know you ain't with that backdoor shit. You ain't trying to surprise, you ain't trying to do none of that. You let a person know when they tread in thin water. Because again, you covered by your people the way you covered, because you ain't moving like in an unjust manner. You're not taking advantage of your gifts. You're not mistreating people. You're not misusing people. You're not bullying nobody. You ain't mistreating. You know what I mean? Like you hold your shit to high honors as you're intended to. And therefore it gives you the weight to be able to move the way they move. It's like you got God, like they better not fuck with you. They better not. I promise you they better not. Because understand, I always tell people too that God got a sense of humor. He'll watch you do some shit that you ain't supposed to. He'll even give you what you need in order to do it. Just see if you gonna do it, to get that ass tossed up. And then see if you get the lesson. You still gonna get that ass whooping, but did you understand why you got your ass whooped and why it might be best for you not to make those same decisions again and therefore get the same results, unless you like getting your ass beat? I don't think most of us like that. Most of us like, you know what I mean, getting out what we put in a situation, you know, getting treated how we treat people. You know, it's a mutual thing. We ain't asking for nothing that we ain't willing to give. We just asking for every goddamn thing that we get. We ain't accepting no shorts. That's the thing. You ain't got to give me more. Just don't short me on my shit. You know what I mean? Don't request more of me and then give me less of you. That's not how that works. I feel like it's a tug of war. You know what I mean? There's certain places where it shouldn't be no battle. And this person created a whole lot of restrictions where restrictions didn't need to be created. But it did. Because again, it forced you in a position of realizing that you ain't need nobody. But at the same time that you got every goddamn body. And counteract for them. Counteract it for them, because they needed every goddamn body and ain't got nobody. Because motherfuckers scared. They don't know really what's going on. They don't know exactly what it was that they signed up for with all these motherfucking cars in the reverse. How all of them going to reverse? This 6 goddamn cars. This a whole... So with this 9 of Earth in the reverse, right? You got somebody who's very codependent. They're not able to afford a certain type of lifestyle for themselves because they have not done the work in order to exist on the plane that they're trying to exist on. That's in the physical or the spiritual. They good at making shit look a certain type of way, but that ain't what it is, right? You stepped off. You started being this warrior spirit for yourself. You got the 6 of Air in the reverse, which speaks of somebody feeling like y'all got some type of unfinished business, right? They feel like, yeah, you done moved on, but they not necessarily ready to move on yet, because what the fuck you think you doing? You didn't do what they needed you to do yet, you know? With this 11 in the reverse, whatever job or whatever it is that they had going on, what I already tell you, that shit was a flop, right? One hit wonder type situation. You got the 8 of Earth in the reverse, which is going to let me know that whatever skill it is that this person thought that they had mastered, whatever it was that they thought that they was doing, whatever it was that they was dedicated, was also a motherfucking flop. It was a complete waste of time. Years worth of investment. And what I mean by time, energy, lie, thought, you know, all that shit. You done felt the awkward ass energy of these people around you and dismissed it because you wasn't exactly sure what your intuition was then. But since you know what it is now, again, no is your favorite goddamn word. They wasted their time. Enslaved prisoner in the reverse. Understand that if the enslaved prisoner is in the upright, yeah, this person is bound by some type of change, but they can at least have some type of foresight, some type of hope, some type of wish, some type of, you know what I mean? They ain't even got that. They just bound to some shit. They can't think, they can't see, they can't move. They don't know which way is up. They don't even know what got them bound. They done did so much weird ass shit to different people. I told y'all on one of y'all readings earlier that y'all, when y'all come around people, you are this last person's chance to get it right. It's like being gifted an angel. I think I said that to y'all. It's in one of y'all readings. Hey, it's like being gifted an angel though. And instead of cherishing this angel for it being an angel, admiring this angel for what it is, they viewed your ass as like an exotic pet. Where you was more so, damn, it's like an object, a possession. Not like a person. No. I don't want you to think for yourself. I don't want you to do too much. I don't want you to get too much recognition. I don't want you to get too much attention. I don't want too many people to notice you. I don't want too many people to talk to you. Damn sure don't want too many people to have access to you. It's like somebody was very possessive. You know, what's mine is mine type thing. But with you being an angel, you have a purpose. You have things that you have to do. You're not only supposed to help and assist this person. Ain't no damn angel, just, you know what I mean? Like it ain't, yeah. So therefore, with this person trying to keep you in this restricted position, they was enabling you from, or preventing you from carrying out your purpose. That's another reason why them ancestors came through the way they came through. Not to mention, I don't even know if y'all noticed it, but it was a group of people and they got a damn dragon behind them. The dragon bigger than the whole damn group, and they're so humble. The dragon even following you. Like this person blew it. And we're going to end it with the water in the reverse. So understand that they ain't even got no forward movement. They have lack of direction. This person is running in circles. And the more and more that they run in these circles, the more and more they lose in their confidence. It's like this person is predicting the back warnings, the backfires at this point. They know that they doing stuff and they ain't getting nothing from it. They know that they wasted their time. They know that you outgrew them. They know that you choosing yourself. They know that you being guided, that you being protected on a whole nother level. They know. And my shorty low voice. Oh, God. They know. Yeah. Yeah. You got 6 of Earth, right? Which is going to touch base on reaping what you sow. Getting out of a situation what you put in. Give and take. You being generous with others, but also others being generous with you. When you got the World card, which speaks of completions. Something coming in full circle. And you got the 2 of Fire, which speaks of expansions, discoveries, growth, forward movement. Again, might even be some traveling overseas, but then you got the 2 of Water, which again is going to touch on this partnership, this mutual agreement. So what this is letting me know that you being in a position with people where you're being generous, a lot of these first 2 lines seem like they based on you giving people more than what you're receiving from people and you being comfortable with that. Get that shit out your mind. Strip that out your mind. Matter of fact, I don't even think I got to tell you. That's exactly what you're in the process of doing. That's what you now understand. You becoming real comfortable with the word no. But strip that out your mind, baby. Just because you abundant don't mean that you need to give it freely. Just because you understand it don't mean you need to give it to everybody. Just because you're a healer don't mean you need to heal everybody. Just because you compassionate, you empathetic, you know what I mean? Yeah, you don't always need to be able to feel how another person feels or place yourself in their shoes. Let them keep them goddamn shoes on. You wear your own shoes. Ain't no, you know what I mean? Yeah, no. I was finna say ain't nobody trying to wear your shoes, but let's get it understood that it's actually quite a few that want to wear your shoes, but it's very few that can actually fit them motherfuckers. They get in them shoes and they instantly want to give them right back because they don't understand how the fuck you even walking in them. What type of shoes are those? But yeah, it's the end of you. It's something with the way you work and your investment. And it gives me to feel like wherever it was that you had the blockage where you was constantly giving something and it wasn't cycling back around, you know, for you to receive it. Like you was putting it in, but it wasn't coming back around to kick out to you. For you to put it in, all your shit gonna kick out to you. It's all gonna come out. I seen like a Chuck E. Cheese game. You remember when the tokens get jammed up and you go get the person and then them bitches just get the rolling. It's something which you happen to go get your people. Just like I said, you go get the attendant. You know, my shit jammed. It ain't come out. Something like that. They put the roll in, however it go, and it just started rolling out. You stop being so physical based. And it opened up a whole lot for you. But it's still surrounding something which you giving to one person. I don't care how pissed off y'all be, how through a love, all the rest of that shit that y'all be talking. You damn sure got a divine partner that's able to match your fly. They got just as much energy as you got. And they ain't coming, you know what I mean, with no bullshit. Like they standing like you standing. When you come across this person, you might actually be a little intimidated because it's like, damn, you used to, you know what I mean, having to put your foot down and having to be straightforward. And they gonna be on your ass for a change. It's gonna be like, damn, you know what I mean? This person actually have a brain, like you actually think. Finally, somebody that can actually have a conversation. You know what I mean? Like, it's different. It's different. For real. And you deserve it. What I tell you. With that ace of air in the reverse, that dove in the reverse. Somebody's mental clarity, I'm telling you, it's like a shot, it's gone. Somebody was viewing, remember how I told you, you don't view the thing for the shiny object to produce the most just because it's the biggest. You know what I mean? You still view the quality in all the, small things. Yeah. This person, you know what I mean? I feel like when they said it was Stacy on the Wood. Remember we had that talk about cousin blood? This nigga blood. Remember he said that? When Alicia told her brother type of shit. It's like that. They invested in putting all their eggs in one basket and now they ain't got absolutely nothing. That dove being in the reverse mean that this person ain't got no peace. And again, when you get to looking into the description of the card and all the rest of that, it'll tell you it ain't got no guidance. This person don't have spiritual clearance. They ancestors not even fucking with them no more. They did a whole lot of useless work towards you. Again, Pisces. Tap into who the fuck you are and what exactly it is. Again, who the fuck you are. Because it's not until I started reading y'all shit that I even heard of somebody being able to lose access to their ancestors. I've never heard of that shit before, I promise you. Until I get all up in y'all shit. And y'all got all this, you know what I mean? How somebody projecting death magic to you ain't going to the graveyard and they ain't got your ass up out of here. You know what I mean? Like, people get up out of here for less. I need you to understand that. Like, a lot of this shit you wasn't supposed to survive. And yet you went to sleep and woke up like a regular goddamn day. You did not miss a beat. You didn't miss traffic. Nobody, you know what I mean? Like you were straight. Like, and again, they shit not working for them so much that they don't think that it even works. And it works. It just don't work on you. It don't work on you. And these people that you're dealing with done did some weird shit and projecting shit to other people before you too. And they actually was able to get some shit off, which is why, you know what I mean, they got all boasted up. They felt like they was going to be able to make something happen. But not with your magical ass. Where the unicorn come from? You know what I mean? Like, you shit. Y'all be having me so curious. What the fuck are they? You got the air element in the reverse. So again, because this person's intuition is blocked, they having these mental blockages and different things like that, they may not even realize the fact that they have lost the clearance or the ranking that they have. Somebody might legit think that they in like a spiritual, like that you have more to do with what's going on than what you do. You got 3 of air, 3 of fire. Didn't I keep on telling y'all with these repeating numbers? Y'all already had what you had out here, 44, 22, 33. You closing out a whole lot of chapters. You busting motherfucking head. Like you ain't, you ain't playing. Like you not playing. You not playing. I heard straight. Something about something not being watered down. Nothing watered down. That's, you ain't playing. Ugh. And somebody out. They out on the hunt. Because they trying to see what they could do about, you know what I mean, the way that things are turning out, the way that they manifesting. Somebody either looking for you or they looking for somebody to help them. I'll do you one better and tell you that they looking for somebody else to sacrifice. I'll tell you one even better to tell you that it don't matter who the fuck they find to sacrifice. Ain't nobody's soul gonna be equivalent to yours. So they still gonna get their ass in that pit. Just like how this whole read ended right here. We ain't even got to go through all the rest of this plan and shit if y'all just want to get right to it. And anytime I get in that smug energy like that, it be a cross watcher somewhere amongst y'all on God. Somebody that's sitting, that feel a certain type of way with that smug ass energy. And I always feel the need to tell your whole ass, if you ain't never do this whole ass shit, then you wouldn't be on the chopping block, bitch. So the mere fact that you on the chopping block, you know, if you can't take the heat, get your ass up out the kitchen, because I'm not asking you to watching me. I'm not asking you to tune in to me. I'm not asking for none of your, you know, I'm none of this weird ass shit that you want to do, because we already got it understood that you was a weird motherfucker, you know? But you really could just save yourself, you know? Save yourself the confidence is what I'm going to say. And just exit stage left, like we already got this shit figured out. We already know what you're doing. We already know that they ain't like us. We know you can't fuck with us. We know all the shit that we need to know. You know what I mean? At this point, like, this should be like torture to you. This should be like torture to you, like, for real. Oh God. Oh yes. Yes, Bethany. That's what I'm talking about. Absolutely. You say it feels amazing to be her. What a beautiful day. For real. What a beautiful day. So what's going on? You got the 8 of water. Somebody feel caught in the grips or something. In the grips. Something is slowly but surely overcoming somebody. It's starting to weigh them down. Somebody's mind is deteriorating is what I'm hearing. It's something with them. It's being, somebody was trying to dibble and dabble in shit. So hear me out, right? They was trying to dibble and dabble in spell work or something like that. It had something to do with like projecting. I don't know if this person meditate and then they try to hone in on you, send you telepathic messages, or show up in your dreams or something. Like somebody, you know what I mean? Again, they try to play around in that spirit a lot. And there's something about them not knowing how to decipher the two. They didn't get the clearance to exist where they at. You know what I mean? So in the physical, they losing their motherfucking mind. Because in the spiritual, they somewhere that they can't, you know what I mean? They can't, I hear describe, identify. They can't identify. They ain't built like you. They now understand that if a person send them some shit or something like that for them to lose their mind, they gonna lose their motherfucking mind. They ain't gonna get sleepy like you, because it's something about you getting sleepy, or you get a headache, go to sleep, wake up. You know what I mean? That shit, like, the things that were being done to you, it affects you like real minor. That's why I say that shit just don't work. Ain't no way I'm gonna be in the graveyard trying to send you energy to get your ass up out of here, and all you do is, goddamn it, get sleepy. Ain't no way the objective is for you to lay down and not get up and your ass just keep on getting up. That's like having to fight a motherfucker every time you see him. Ain't you just tired? Like, can't we just talk about this, renegotiate? You know what I mean? Like, shit, you gonna get tired. But understand that this person has been hiding this from you. And with them hiding the way that they wanted you to go down, because there's something about them being around you, like they support you, but secretly trying to destroy you type shit. They don't want to admit that to you. Because in their mind, they don't want to tarnish the image that you have of them, not even acknowledging the fact that it's already tarnished. Not even imagining the fact that you have intuition, which is why they trying to do this projecting to you in the first place. That's how they know that that's how they have access to you and different things. Like, it's like, I don't know, somebody is not thinking something all the way through. Like, for real. They ain't thinking it all the way through at all. Look, resentment. That's what's weighing their ass down. The fact that they can't let go. And they want revenge. Like, they want revenge for you not willing to be their exotic pet. That shit is weird. Even with the 9 of air on the bottom of the deck, like they want to catch you off guard, capture your ass, surround you, cage you in. You got intolerance in the reverse. Okay, so it say differences are seen as threats rather than growth opportunities. Be inclusive. But it was in the reverse. So it's something that you let go. Like, you don't hold on to it. You know how to agree to disagree. Not to mention you tolerate, like, it's something like with the energy that this person was giving off, where it's like you knew something was going on, but you still played along with some shit like it was cool. Like, that's why they want revenge, because they feel like you played them for a dummy, like you was being a smart ass, like you got over on them, like you knew the whole time that things were going to turn out the way it did. And let's get it understood that they still on some sucker shit because they ain't even acknowledging the fact of what they did to begin with. Like, you would not have had to defend yourself had they not taken the actions that they took. But they took the actions, you defended yourself and blocked that shit or sent that shit back to them is what it seemed, you know. This person does not live here type situation and they mad at you for that. They want revenge on you for that. And it's something about this weighing this person down as well. It's like they don't know how to forgive. I feel like that creates a depression and something like that with this person too. This person does not know how to forgive. It's some type of inner child wound. Again, it's a conversation that needs to be had with an adult in their life that committed some trespasses against them when they was a child, in which it brought you into their life. You came into their life being this healing energy, and it highlighted old wounds or something like that. It's something with the way of you being. And you being something that somebody needed when they was younger. But because y'all adults and you still in this role, they more so treat you how they want to treat that person with them being older. Damn. Hey, it's a big circle with it. Like, what the fuck? They holding you accountable for some past shit, though, because you embody the energy of what they would have wanted things to be. And you come along in the future after the fact. So it's like you're being punished for being what they want you to be. This motherfucker got a mental defect or something like that you was dealing with. I think that's something that you coming to the realization of. You coming to the realization that, baby, they didn't have no cheese. They didn't have no crackers. Hell, they was eating an air sandwich. And that motherfucker was in reverse. It was upside down. That's what you got tired of with this person, trying to make sense of the unsensible. You dealing with a goddamn deity or something like that. I can guarantee you, I promise you, because it's the way that the ability that the energy has to get your mind and twist shit around. Like, ain't no regular person. Like, don't even get me started, y'all. Y'all. I don't know what the fuck type battle y'all was in, what type of soldiers y'all is, or I don't know what y'all is. It's really making me feel like you got two deities that was going to battle in their human body or something like that. But it's something with like battling for rank. Like somebody lost all their shit. They lost all their rank. They lost their contract. They lost their legions. Like somebody lost some shit. And it's due to them not operating in the proper guidelines, like how they know they were supposed to be maneuvering, like universal law. What goes up, come down, goddammit. Masculine, feminine. Polarity, you know, you gonna have them 180s, like you gonna, it's a lot of regular stuff. Regular guidelines that this person could have walked with, should have walked with, but they violated. I'm gonna put these cards back in here because I don't even know why I picked them up like that. Not to mix them around. I don't know what order they came in or anything like that. Like for real. Yeah. You got Shango energy. That's going to touch base on that protection. Not to mention that justice. Deal with thunder. You might be the type of person where you like bass or something like that. Like red might be some red, somebody color, red and white. This might even miss, I don't know, that might be your people. I ain't gonna go too far into it, but you got the 10 of earth and the 3 of earth. You see the abundance with working with somebody or working together with people, everybody doing their part. It's something with you learning to believe more. It's like you had faith, but it's something with retouching on faith. And more so accepting your position in the step of things, in the grand scheme. You know, this is going to touch base on like a harvest too, again. Abundance of harvest. Like you got so much going on that it's like you got too much to keep to yourself, or you would be selfish to keep it to yourself. You see how in this picture, it's like it's so much food that if you don't give some of it away, that shit gonna go bad. And it's different, again, with the people that you work with. It's been a transition, like the end of a cycle. It's real life giving the energy. You know how they say, like, if you want to be a million, like, or how do it go? They say if you surround yourself by 5 millionaires, you bound to be the 6th one type shit. You know, it's like that type of vibe with it. Like, you just leveling up. And you're no longer questioning who you are. Therefore, you stepping full-fledged into position. That's too many goddamn cards, y'all. What's this being the victim? Okay. That's still too many cards, but I'll take them. You got the 10 of air in the reverse. You got the man in the reverse, which is going to be like the star. You have indecisive in the reverse and overthinking in the reverse. So you ain't overthinking nothing, right? You exactly sure. You exactly sure that you done gained enlightenment about this situation and that it was a Ten of Swords situation where it was some type of betrayal or whatnot that took place, but it had to happen. It's something what you finding, you know what I mean? Your understanding again that with all this bullshit that took place, you ended up getting your level up out of it. If you was not pushed to the limits like this, then you would not be where you are right now. So either you liked where the fuck you was at or you liked where you at. You know what I mean? Either it was a fail or it was a complete win, like in disguise. It's going to touch base on you having to walk a path without knowing what's in front of you. But you know what the fuck was behind you. And whatever was behind you, it had to be anything better than that in front of you. You was tired of being scared to even go and look. Shit, even if you went and looked and you ended up not liking what was in front of you, you knew how to turn your ass around to get back to where you was going. It ain't like they was not going to accept you. They need your ass. So it's like you chose you for the first time. And what you chose, choosing you, what was that motherfucking, was it a Motorola commercial or that Boost Mobile? Remember where it said, where you at, the whole world behind us or the whole city behind us type shit? It was like that. Again, you put yourself out there alone to end up finding out that you wasn't alone after all. You had some way more powerful shit backing you than what you was scared to let go of. And again, it puts you in a position where you just give shit freely. Now, what I say, that no is your best friend. No, you ain't got no issue with disconnecting. No, you don't want to go. No, you don't condone it. No, you don't accept it. No, you don't like it. You with it. You with the shit. For real. And you not overthinking. You not being indecisive. It's in the reverse, baby. You got it. You booming. You know exactly what you want, when you want, how you want it. You know when you should compromise, when you should not waver not one goddamn inch. You know. And again, that came along with you stepping out of that victim mentality. You stop worrying about why a motherfucker made the choices that they made, and you just start accepting the choices that they made. Shit, you know what I mean? It is what it is. It is what it is. You let that go. Definitely start focusing more inwardly. Mysterious shift, I'm telling you. And understand that you always been different from the other people that surround you, but this shit took the cake. Like the way that you just vacated the premises, bounced out on everybody, and then you come back, you talking about no, you don't want to do this, you don't want to do that, you don't want to go. You know what I mean? It's like, who the fuck you think you are? I heard you done been a motherfucking step stool for X amount of years. How the fuck you gon', you know what I mean? And when I hear step stool, I literally see a motherfucker on their hands and knees, like bending over so a person can step on their back. You did that shit for years, like became a level up for the next person at your own expense. And then you stood the fuck up. Talk about being the first step, right? You stood up. Hey, when you stood up, you ended up being like 8 feet tall, and then all these other little small cats didn't look like what you thought they looked like to begin with. You began to realize why they needed your boost up anyway. You began to realize that shit, you had clearance to step. You know what I mean? On them step shit, you can miss the first one, second one, third one, fourth one. You can tap in on the 5th step if you want to. That's how long your stride is. You got reach. It's like pop your shit. I know that's right. You ain't with that no more. You ain't getting on your knees no more unless you praying. All these goddamn cats. You got the Couple, the Four of Water, the Seven of Air, Seven of Water. What I tell you, these double numbers again, 77. The Ace of Fire, Three of Water, and the Sun card, right? We're going to run our fade with these real quick. With this couple is speaking of somebody adapting, right? Somebody adapting to the position that they in, but then abandoning the position, abandoning responsibilities, and then trying to more so reverse the actions that they have taken. I'm hearing, but there's some lifetimes worth of type shit. How can I, like, if you have spent lifetimes with somebody, right? And they done failed to meet, you know, the details of their contract, and you fail to meet the details of the contract, y'all gonna have to run that shit back. So understand that y'all probably done did this shit as 8, 9, 10. I don't know why I'm getting high numbers like that, but y'all done did this shit. There's plenty of y'all ancestors, and this person chose to abort the mission every time, right? This person thought that you would not be able to move forward without them because y'all had some type of spiritual contract, and what they figuring out is that indeed is not true. In past lifetimes, you refuse to abandon this mission. You refuse to move forward without this person, and therefore you sacrifice your new beginning because you refuse to leave this person behind. After a while, this person became a karmic, where they had not done so much of the work that they know if you move forward any bit of amount, they would be left behind because they would not be able to match your energy and therefore vibrate at that high frequency where they would be able to pass through, get clearance, they spiritual rank. So they played around with you to make sure that you wouldn't accumulate your spiritual rank either. That way you're able to be with them and they able to keep on pulling on you, right? This lifetime, I don't know who the hell your mama had, you know what I mean, or who your dad, you know what I mean? I don't know what type of boost you got this lifetime, but this lifetime you said, you know what I mean, some shit was gonna shake different. And like I said, you was their last chance. When they fucked up that last chance, now they in karma for all the past lifetimes that they played in this same energy, like they played with you. They sacrificed you. They done legit sacrificed your ass before. Got you up out of here. Don't think that they just all of a sudden came to all this ritualistic shit and all this graveyard shit all of a sudden. You know, just like with you and how you move in your spirituality and different things like that, one thing leads you into another. This person came across something that sparked that old energy within them, and they thought that they was going to be able to pull that shit off since they weren't able to pull nothing else off. Understand that you was dealing with somebody of a darker caliber. That's just the type of energy that they was in. That's why it was meant for you to beat their ass, understand your power, step into your leadership role. They blew it. They blew it. But with this Ace of Wands, it's going to speak of new projects and different things like that with friends and celebrations, collaborations. You got the Sun card, so that's going to mean it's going to be full with joy, vitality, good energy, joy. Like, I don't even know why I was finna say joy again. Hey, love. But I was finna say joy again. No more rain. You good. But this person, it's like somebody created a debt that's so big that they can't again return from it. They don't have enough to pay it. They don't have enough to reverse it. They ain't got enough nothing. They ain't got enough finances. They ain't got enough energy. They ain't got enough understanding. They ain't got enough wisdom. They ain't got enough spiritual clearance. I done told you the ancestors ain't even fucking with them, so they ain't even got grandma and them no more. They naked out here. In the spiritual world, I heard getting their ass ran through. They get... God forgive me, I'm sorry. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, I be trying to tell people that, like, spirit ain't got emotion. Spirit operate from a just standpoint. Right or wrong. Right or wrong. And well, fuck how you feel. What was your intentions? Right or wrong? When it come time for that heart to get weighed. You know what I mean? So, people who do shit getting their emotions and then they get all fucked up due to how they feel. You know what I mean? To hell with how you feel. Type situation. Like, they just they can't pay the debt. They can't pay the debt. I see Debo when he went through Smokey and Craig pockets. Remember, it's like, what you got on my 40? What he say? Nothing. What he say? Stop lying. Remember, he started going through that pocket. He got nothing, man. He looked at his guy while he getting his pockets ran through, and this guy shit looking at him too. Ain't nobody to help nobody type shit. And you ain't even playing like that. I see you sitting on the porch with your hands in your lap, wishing a motherfucker would go through your pockets. I wish you would go through my shit. I don't give a fuck. You go through everybody's pockets on this porch, and there's 8 motherfuckers up here. I wish you would even look at me. I'm gonna knock your motherfucker. Like, it's a different type of energy that you have. And it's so motherfucking big that you ain't even gotta talk it. On God. It's all in your energy. It's in the way that you look. Like a motherfucker know that they ain't gonna be able to get away with average shit with you. They could do that weird shit and everything else to everybody else. They ain't even gonna pull it with you. I promise you, you done had times where people came around you and did weird shit to other people, stood on other people. You been had a motherfucker get riled up outside and tell everybody they'll fight everybody. Everybody could get their ass beat out here and be talking to everybody except for you. Soon as you step up, a motherfucker will tell you they ain't got no problem with you. They cop please. They, you know what I mean? Or like it's I don't know what this shit is with this. But they ain't got enough. They ain't got enough. They always didn't say that or didn't do that when, you know what I mean, they face to face with what they said or what they did. So with these 10 of fire, what's these burdens that we talking about here? What's these burdens? Damn, that's a lot. They just coming out in hunks. I ain't gonna blend these no more. You got addiction, right? Fire element, so it might be a fire sign with an addiction. It might be a fire sign that's addicted to passion. Or somebody might just be very passionate, whoever it is that got these addictions or, you know what I mean, whatever it is that they got going on, the self-soothe. You got 9 of Wands, which speaks of somebody might be doing some type of ritual in order to try to cleanse themselves. He got on all white, he laid on the floor. I'm feeling like some fasting. I don't know if somebody's doing some fasting or something like that in order to cleanse away the energy. Or for offering, you got Ishua and you got Yemenya. Somebody trying to do some work. They trying to do some offerings to some deities or something like that. Somebody might be trying to offer them liquor or something like that. I feel the need to tell you, do your research. Make sure that you offering liquor to the wrong motherfucker. You offer liquor to the wrong person. Your house going to be more upside down than what it is. Again, I had this in another one of my readings too. Somebody might be trying to go to the crossroads or something like that. Do some type of work with Ishua, try to ask for some type of road clearing, some type of way to get passage. Understand that if they ain't even got their ancestors, they gonna have to go somewhere. Somebody got to help them. And they ain't coming out of, like, it's they put themselves out there in a position to be tossed up, like I said, because understand that the only people that they're going to be able to get to work with them is these different deities. And in order to get these deities to work with them, they're going to have to give offerings. They're going to have to offer something. And understand, like, not even on no spookism type shit. That's how you get these weird motherfuckers that end up offering they firstborn and the first chosen and all the rest of this shit. Like, a lot of y'all got a whole lot of little fairy book tale type life, like, settings. For real, y'all need to look into y'all motherfuckers self. All that shit ain't for play. They glamorize it and make it seem unbelievable so your ass never know. You know what I mean? What you looking into, what you looking at, how to understand it, how to, like, none of that shit. But that shit ain't as play as you think that shit is, for real. It's legit endings for some of them contracts, though. For real. Yeah, no, it ain't smart at all. But they ain't got no other option. They ain't got no other option. And understand, too, that they ain't even got shit to do with you no more. You ain't got no more soul ties to this person so they could sell that motherfucker if they want to. Not to mention, as much as they dibbling and dabbling on the other side, that shit probably already gone. I already told you they getting ran through. They ain't got no clearance, no protection, no nothing. Hey, spirit funny. I heard like a spiritual hoe, a spiritual whore. Like they getting ran through by spirit. Like, open up anything that they getting ran through. Yeah. Look, shame and guilt. That shit driving them crazy. The choices that they made is what's driving them crazy. Them sitting and trying to prepare themselves for getting karma is worse than them actually getting the karma. Like, it's somebody is doing something with their mind. Like, they know they fucked up. They know they fucked up is what they did. You understand me? Stop playing with me. You got the earth element, the 2 of air, the 7 of fire, female issuer, and the devil. So this earth element is going to touch base on stability, finances, grounding, something being rooted in. And you got this air, this two of air, which is going to speak of somebody not necessarily making a choice. You know? They ain't making a decision about which way it is that they want to lean. Because with this 7 of fire, they got too many goddamn challenges going on. This person is trying to protect themselves, trying to maintain control of a situation, trying to shield themselves. And you got female issuer with the devil, which is going to touch base on something like a promiscuous spirit. You know what I mean? Jezebel energy. This person got somebody draining them just like they was trying to drain you. And all this shit is toxic. And then with the devil energy, not to mention they dealing with an energy that shapeshifts. It could be masculine. It could be feminine. Hell, it could be both at the same damn time. Ain't that what the song say? At the same damn time. Hey, on God. And it got I don't know. They shouldn't have played these type of games that they was playing. It is what it is. That's like going to the store knowing you ain't had no money. What dope boy mama tell them? You don't take your ass to that store if you know you ain't got no money. And you got old shoes sitting up here on top of this devil energy. Which is going to touch base on the abundance, on the beauty, on the sexual energy, that sacral chakra. You know, it be that sensual, that slow, that move, them hips. You got them up, man. Somebody don't know how to fight temptation or something like that. It's like I don't know. I don't know how like it. What is this? Because these thoughts that you're giving me throwing me off. Damn, though. Hey, so the same issue with Yemen, y'all just came out in reverse with the 4 of air. So they ain't even helping this motherfucker. That is wild, y'all. I'ma look, the deities ain't even helping. With the 7 of water still, I'm telling you. They got themselves in some deep shit. Like they ain't got nobody to help them. Ain't nobody finna help them clear that debt. They finna have to work that off. Like for real. And they just out here in the open getting attacked. Ain't no resting, ain't no rejuvenating, ain't no running and hiding, ain't no staying tucked away until the coast is clear. No, none of that. Get that ass out here. That's what throws me off too, that they was bad. They was bold enough to act out in this type of energy, but then they don't even want to fight like for real. They want to do some sneaky shit. They don't want to fight for real. They can't look you in your eyes. Motherfucker look you in your eye, they gonna cry, I promise you. For a fire. This conflict, this shit is defeating them. It will defeat them. They are defeated. I don't know how many other ways to say it. 55 out here on this bitch. Y'all not playing with these double numbers, I'm telling you. It's like you not playing. You not playing. You coming for everything that's yours this lifetime and the shit that's due to you from past lifetimes. What I tell you about that ticket machine, that motherfucker just get the rolling. And understand that you embody the energy of your ancestors. Therefore, it would still be them reaping the benefits of the freedom of you releasing them from them past lifetime energies. Whatever the fuck you done conquered. You conquer something big. We've been talking about the breaking these generational curses all year, I promise you. And that shit ain't just being said. It's definitely out here. I ain't never seen nobody lose their ancestors and the deities in this motherfucker. You can't even go to a spiritual mother or a spiritual father. Like, what kind of shit is that? Yeah, I heard that TikTok. We was like, oh, I fucked up. I fucked up. Oh, I fucked up. That's how they feel. They fucked up. And back up here with this 5 of earth, they sacrificed their motherfucking self. It ain't even no way up out of this. It's like falling in the middle of a volcano and then you got 5 bats hovering across the top of this motherfucker. So they dead. I don't know if I can say that. I'm sorry, y'all. For real, for real. Let me find out you being funny, CM. Talking about your left eyeball twitching. Hey, they putting something on you or you cockeyed one. Motherfucker. Come in here playing. Alright. And you got the 5 of water right on top of that. That's 5, 5, 5. Look into that. See what you resonate with it. The 5's double hitting. 5 of water in the reverse. They can't even stay afloat out of this. It's like they just completely submerged. They completely submerged. You got that Ashamar and 9 of air. They feel like they being tracked down in both places. with this snake energy, speaking of things going from one place to another, things transitioning, they changing real quickly. Cycles, different things like that. And you got this bird who clearly done flew in on the ambush. It seemed like they was finna go land on the tree, and then all of a sudden they got all these, pistols pointed at them. They just caught off guard by something. So that let me know that something changed with somebody quickly. It went from you being the sacrifice today as being the sacrifice real quick. Thank you, baby. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, it changed real quickly. What they say, it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. It was something like that. It changed real quick, though. It's like you, I don't know. They came to you pointing some shit at you and you reversed it real quick. And all of a sudden, you know what I mean? Shit, they was the one that was caught off guard. Somebody finding out that they was manipulated in some way, shape, or form too. It's like this person is trying to figure where things went wrong out on the physical, and you are viewing it on the physical, but you also have a spiritual insight on it too. So therefore, the way that you understand this situation, the way you digest it, and the way that you move with it, it's completely different. It's different. Look, slower pace, what I tell you. I ain't gonna say these motherfuckers slow, but these motherfuckers slower than you, baby. Understand that the smarts that they talking about and all the rest of that, some of that shit that you can't get would grasp the hold of it because you beyond that shit. That shit ain't even really useful. Once you figure out how to do it, you ain't even got no motherfucking interest in it no more. So they just at a slower pace. And you learning how to slow your ass down to see what they seeing and then take the fuck back off again. You learning to slow down every now and again or something like that. It's like you ain't walking slower, but you keep in mind set to, you know what I mean? Again, look over your shoulder or something here and there. Like you're paying attention to your surroundings, paying attention to everything, everybody. Look, 8 of air. And what's that occur? A caged bird. Yeah, they trapped in that mentality. It makes it so that they can only go so far. They can only go so far. It's something with being able to go up and down, but you can't do all the rest of the functions. You remember on Willy Wonka when he was saying his motherfucking elevator, he said it go up, it go down, it go diagonal, it go sideways, it go this. You know what I mean? All the rest of that. Like your shit do all that. You got clearance to move however it is that you want to move across the board. It's something with chess. And again, with that valuable piece shit, I'm not sure who that is in chess. I ain't fluent in chess, y'all. That can move across the board. It's somebody that can move however the fuck they want to. You, that somebody. It's like you a valuable piece. But get it understood that because you so valuable, everybody wants you. Some motherfuckers don't even want you for no reason. They want you just to have you. Just to say, you know, that they was able to get you, to see what they can get from you. And then you got this 9 of water. This 9 of water is going to speak of the harvest that somebody is bringing in. I want more on it, though. You know, because I don't know if somebody taking more than what they need. You know, this is to be mindful, not to be greedy. And no, it ain't, because you got the 3 of earth here. So this speaks of working with somebody in order to get, you know what I mean, the goal accomplished. It's an abundance of what the fuck? What do you call it? Hey, if y'all go fishing and you have like a good catch, what is it? Like how they dragging in? This fishing line, this right here, all this fish. You see, they got this boat. It ain't even no huge boat. They got so much fish, they can't even put the shit in the boat. They just got to drag it home with them. What is that? Oh, it's the queen can move across. Yeah. The queen, okay. And chess can move across, all the way across the board. That's why they made that shit a make or break you, huh? And you got the three of earth that's working together. A major hole. So you learned how to incorporate the different information that you was getting, the different guidance that you was getting from your ancestors, these different thoughts, these different dreams and everything like that in order to get a major haul. A major haul. You had to learn how to maneuver. What I say, like the Wonka elevator instead of this long, narrow ass cage. You know what I mean? That was real restrictive. It seemed like that other bird we was talking about getting ambushed, though, getting captured, and then they being placed in, goddamn it, the restrictive position. Because we got the four of earth, and look, this person ended up being stuck in a south node. They didn't do the shadow work. A big catch. A big catch, too. Look, I was talking about when somebody catch a lot of fish, when they go fishing, they catch a lot of fish. Because the boat had caught so many fish that they weren't even able to cast the net in. They just had to go home with it on the side of the boat, Dante. What's going on? Oh, he said a major haul. Look, I don't know. I just was listening to y'all. Shit, I don't know what it is. That's why I asked y'all. Hey, but somebody was trying to be too greedy, or they was trying to be too hoggish when it came to, again, them playing around in this spiritual place is what I'm hearing. I keep hearing that they got caught in the spiritual. Now, forgive me, you know what I mean? Because I don't want to be saying nobody gonna actually die or nothing like that. But a motherfucker could actually die due to some type of work that it was that they was doing and them not being able to come through with this sacrifice that they had to offer up. You know what I mean? Because this all day speaks of more so being stuck in the spiritual. Unless they just gonna lose their mind or something like that. Nope, look, you got old goon and then I cool, but somebody, yeah, you see that? I ain't even gonna explain this shit to you. You see this? When I just said maybe they gonna lose their mind, you know what I mean? Or I don't know what they got to. These the last two cards of the spread. I don't know. You are welcome. You welcome, love. I say. That will be the greatest gift, love. I promise you to end up finding yourself. That will be the greatest gift. Because when you find yourself, you begin to notice all the great things about you that the other people notice about you too, but that they try to make you hate about yourself. It's like it's strange. It's like a gift and a curse at the same time. You go through different things that help you understand little sayings, little weapons that you got, again, with that gift and a curse. You can understand how something can be a gift and a curse at the same time. I always say that with my intuition and my gifts and different things like that. The mere fact that I'm able to read people makes it hard for me to meet people. Because I'm going to see your bullshit off top. And I'm going to dress it off top. Which means that your stay here might be real short. That shit going to be short-lived. Because if you come in here and you intend on not being solid, then again, I ain't got no issue with throwing your ass to the wolves. I learned how to say no a long goddamn time ago. And I could do it like Blue on I Got the Hookup. God damn it. I could say it in multiple different ways. Shit, all the way down to baby talk. What he say? Shit. Motherfucker. I ain't playing like that. I ain't playing like that at all. So, yep, I ain't pulling no more cards with y'all. I've been recording reads and everything all morning. I said I wasn't even gonna get on the live with y'all, but then I missed y'all a little bit, and I said I ain't been on the live all week, so I was just gonna run my page one time, see what y'all was doing out here. I see what y'all doing out here, still making motherfuckers look stupid. That's what y'all doing. Take your seatbelt off, player, huh? What do you say, players fuck up too? Yeah, nah. Yeah, nah. What you say? They don't fuck up like that, though. Gonna cry in the car. Yes, I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that. Hey, but when you got that ability to discern, it just, you know what I mean? It just be what it be. Like facts be facts. You ain't fighting trying not to accept nothing because it's like it just is what it is. You know what I mean? You ain't trying to make nothing what you want it to be. Thank you. And you guys are welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. I appreciate y'all showing up with me. To tap in with me. All right, you guys. You have a freaking awesome day. Have a freaking awesome day. Continue to keep your energy high, elevate. Keep them haters from around you. You know what I mean? And continue to flourish. Tomorrow is Friday. Aww. Thank you, thank you. Look, I missed y'all too. That's why I pop back up on y'all one time for the one time. I'm gonna see. I might do it again tomorrow too. I've been trying to get my postings in check, y'all. Y'all know I ain't forget about y'all. I hope one day they will let it go. No, they won't stop love until they die. They'll just find somebody else to terrorize. Somebody who's more naive to what they have going on. See, the thing is, they came across you. You was naive, but then eventually you learned. So they need somebody who's naive all over again. So it can run its course, you know. Thank you. Look, later, y'all. Later. Harold, get your ass out of here now. Don't come in here acting like that now, Harry. You know we ain't on that, Harry. Did you get the message? All right, y'all. Love you guys, and I will see you later. Later. Let me see. There. They'll leave you alone, love. I tell you right now, they're in a position getting their asses tossed up so motherfucking much, they can't see straight. Legit can't see straight. You ain't even got to worry about it. Your immunity is being built up. I'm sorry. I got focus on liking some shit. Had to tap it. That's what I'm gonna have to start encouraging y'all to do. Y'all better start tapping that screen. Tap it, tap it, tap it, tap it. I'm gonna have to figure out something. Either way it go. Look, love y'all. Y'all have an awesome day.